Every time I study hard, my dad beats the hell out of me. This time I ranked first in the entire school, but they decided to dump me in an orphanage. Dad suspected I wasn't his real son. He didn't believe his genes could produce such a smart kid. To survive, I had no choice but to go along with them. I thought the orphanage would give me a peaceful life, but the real nightmare was just beginning. Life at the orphanage was even worse than hell at home. Here, even brushing teeth required standing in line. The director was a total cheapskate. The food he fed us was worse than pig slop. A boy was getting jumped by several kids. The other children kept eating like nothing was happening. I rushed over to help him, but got tackled to the ground and beaten by the mob. They even shoved pig crap into my mouth. That boy didn't thank me at all. Instead, he called me a stupid busybody. The next day, the director gathered us all together. He said we were going to the farm for community service. But this wasn't community service at all. It was just the director's way of making free money off us. After working for hours, my feet were torn and bleeding. I found the supervisor and begged him for a pair of shoes. He not only refused, but grabbed a shovel and beat me with it. That moment I finally understood. I had to escape this hell. Soon enough an opportunity came. I secretly jammed my belt into the wheel. The vehicle was forced to stop. I took advantage of the chaos and ran like crazy. I thought I had finally escaped, but I ran straight into a swamp. I got stuck before I even made it 100 meters. The supervisor quickly dragged me back. Because of my escape attempt, the director canceled dinner for all the kids. Sean, the top dog of the orphanage, stormed toward me furiously. He grabbed a slipper and smacked me hard across the face. The other kids gathered around telling me to stop resisting. They said the only way to survive was to obey, but I knew resistance was the only way out. A few days later, I met Lisa, the director's daughter. Her eyes gave me a glimmer of hope. Maybe she could help me escape this place. I walked up behind her and confessed my feelings. Then I begged her to mail out a letter asking for help. Lisa suddenly grabbed my hand and pressed it against her chest. Just as I froze, not knowing what to do, the director suddenly appeared. Lisa saw her father and immediately pushed me away. While secretly taking my letter, the director rushed over and grabbed me by the throat. He announced in front of everyone that no kids would eat for 2 days. Once again I had caused everyone to starve. Sean charged over and stood right in front of me. This time he didn't hit me. He just furiously called me selfish, and said everyone had to suffer because of what I did. Filled with guilt, I looked out the window at the director's strawberry garden. I swore to everyone that I would steal strawberries to make it up to them. I found the right moment and snuck inside. Before I could even pick any strawberries, the director rushed over and grabbed my head. He shoved my head hard into a bucket of water. The kids hiding in the distance were terrified. After the director left, I coughed up water and kept picking strawberries. A guard rushed over trying to stop me, but thinking of my starving friends, I immediately kept picking. The guard became completely enraged. He pulled out the metal rod from his belt and beat my body over and over with it. The intense pain ignited my rage. I grabbed a strawberry and shoved it in my mouth. Staring him down with defiant eyes, the guard hit me harder and harder. The rod came down even more violently. Then Sean carried me back to the dorm. I slowly extended my trembling right hand and placed the last remaining strawberry in Sean's palm. At that moment, all the kids finally truly accepted me. But disaster struck again. The director found my letter asking for help. He held up the letter to humiliate me in front of everyone and made me read it out loud. He wanted everyone to laugh at my naive fantasy, but the words in the letter deeply moved every single kid. The director frantically snatched the letter away. As punishment, he confiscated our only radio. This time no one chose to stay silent. All the kids stood up. We huddled close together and sang loudly that song about freedom. The director and guards watched the situation spiral out of control and could only slink away defeated. We felt like we had won a war. Everyone cheered excitedly, celebrating this victory.